Okay, so yesterday, Brawlhalla came out with an update, and I figured we mess around with the new cannon. I haven't played it too much, but I've seen the changes. They changed Dare, they changed Sidelight, and they also changed Endlight. I think, as far as how the moves look, I think it's definitely a good change. It feels way more like a cannon now, so that's like really, really sick. So there's also a couple things that I've seen. Hopefully I can kind of show them off a bit, but I've never been really that big of a cannon player, but now that it's getting this rework, and I can only assume that they're going to put this in the game, I'd be very, very shocked that they wouldn't. Okay. I think if I were to play cannon, I would end up playing, that's Dare. Oh yeah, by the way, Dare has a grounded variation. But I think if I were to play cannon, I would end up playing probably Lin Fei. I think Lin Fei, like I messed around with Xull. That was more for fun though. Nothing like too serious when I played Xull. I kind of always used him like troll, especially in twos. He was my go-to guy, like how Taros is for a lot of people. But this new Sidelight especially seems interesting. I know a lot of people are kind of having a bit of pushback. Not necessarily, like they just think that all the newer moves are just better versions of the original, which I can kind of understand. Because the devs even said, like, when they were talking about these new moves, that like a lot of them are versions that have or they have more priority and like less risk is involved with them. So I'm sure that though by the time they are released, which I can only guess is going to be after Winter Championship, because that's probably coming up towards end of February, I'd be very surprised to see these in at that time. But maybe they will make it. I don't know. I'm not TWK. I'm not the one balancing. Whatever the people, I feel like, ultimately decide is this current state of canon fair, you know? With that being said, though, playing Sidra right now, I think Sidra's I don't know, Sidra's a really, like, actually a really good canon character. I think all canon characters have something, like, nice about them, you know? They're all enjoyable in their own way, but to me, Sidra's never really... Sidra and Isaiah both. Definitely my lowest played. So you see, instead it's kind of reversed. Before it was like a battering ram where it would hit you and then you'd get blasted. Now it's like it's a double blast, which like I think is definitely better. Just about everyone I've talked with is really happy with the design. Also, this person is dodging every single time. I think the Dare is neat. I'm curious to see if this is a move people think needs to be nerfed. Like, let me know what you guys think. Like, which move you think should stay as is and which should be changed. Because right now, I feel as though probably Endlight and Sidelight probably should have some sort of change to it. But I think that Dare is okay. I don't think there's anything too wild about it. Like the grounded version is just cool, right? Before though, like the old Dare, another Volkov. Before the old Dare, it was like you just whack them with the cannon, you know, just straight up beat them over the head with it. And I think that had a much more menacing hitbox because it hit stacked. So that was a lot more, that was way scarier, I think, than now. I think it's only intimidating now because it's new. But I think it still acts, you know, you still have the D-Light Dare combo, it still strings. Like everything still strings the same, which is the part I find to be like super cool. Okay, I didn't hit a 0 to death. That's gonna be the goal in these games, to at least hit maybe 1 0 to death. Like I said, I'm no Cannon expert, but I know, I mean, it's not too hard to hit at least 1 or 2 0 to deaths with Cannon every once in a while. They do kind of like set, there's a lot of room for like improvisation, but there are like, I guess, some pretty general ways you can. However, I will say, since I haven't played much of new Cannon, I don't know how much that'll change if I'm able to. Nice little 3-piece. I feel like that's going to be way better for edge guarding. See, now Cannon, I feel like that these changes are just overall better for the kit. They look better at the very least, even if like right now they're not balanced. They do definitely look better. I thought I could reflect him off the top. Volkov, a character in the I died. A character in the latest patch, he got nerfed. His NSIG did, and I think they fixed some drops. I played a bit of Volkov. I have a video on it. And you know, Volkov's cool and all, but they did nerf him in, I think, places he should have, which was his NSIG. And I also believe that the what SIG was it? Side SIG on Scythe as well. It had some weird drop issues, and I've heard that there still are drops with it, but apparently some were fixed. So it's another 2 stock down. You know what? Let's pull it out. I'll play some Xull. Let's do the next game or 2 of Xull. Let's see, who did we get? And of course, when I pick Xull, we end up running into someone that also has Xull. That's fine. I mean, that's cool.
3, 2,
Xull is a pretty popular choice among Cannon and Axe players, honestly. He hits super hard. Actually, no, here. Get him. There you go. Alright. We're good to go now. Got the taunts out of the way. This Cannon's so sick, and this is literally just default Xull. Does it have a wall version? It doesn't. I think it'd be kind of cool if it had a wall version, but my thing is I feel like that's too lazy of a way to edgeguard, so I understand why they don't. And that's the last thing I want to see. You know, I don't want to see Cannon Dare be like Orb Dare, to where you can just kind of like smash your face into the wall and get a benefit out of it. Oh? Light? Or side SIG? Yeah. Nice. Dang, Xull is really, really fun. Like, that's undeniable. Even if I hate Axe right now, like playing against it, just playing Xull because he hits so hard and his SIGs are like wild, or it's always so fun. It's never a bad time if you're playing Xull. It's kind of like why people play Taros, I think. That there are definitely like cheesy aspects of the character, but just the fact that Taros like hits hard, and he has like SIGs that spike and have like a lot of stun, especially like Hammer and SIG and Axe and SIG. People really enjoy those, and I can't blame them. I can't blame them at all. Okay, you know what? Got a Xull game out of the way. I said I play Linfei a lot. Linfei is my most played Cannon. Let's finish it off on an Isaiah. Pick. Also, this is pretty neat. This must be a new stage you can play on. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty sick. Doe. Playing him on. And of course, as I mentioned, Taros. Now we play Taros. Though I've played and like ranked and stuff, so I know they're pretty good. So definitely an Axe player though. I'm not sure of all the matchups like for Cannon into cannon into like axe and whatnot. Same with hammer. I feel like at least hammer, I think, does pretty good. I don't know. Like I said, I have zero idea about axe. Got a roll back there. Let's get rid of that. Worst version of Xull's side sig. That's weird. D-sig on the side. Okay, the blast. And Isaiah's side sig, like, man, is that thing weak. You must have played against some of this cannon already. I mean, if you play any experimental, you're probably going to see it. Plus, it is only 3 moves change, albeit big changes. You know, it's not like the whole kit got reworked. As far as like whole kits, if they can do this to cannon, like just a couple moves change. Imagine what they could do to like Lance. That could I actually messed up a really big chance. I went all in. I don't even think he would have died if I hit the N-Sig. It would have just looked like he would. That's for sure. Okay. I think Dare's definitely going to be the biggest change for people. I guess in End Light too, since there's no like, you're not being jerked forward. Okay, and they're dead. This is winnable. Get it back up there. The Skyforge cannon. Skyforge cannon is one of the few Skyforge weapons I like. That was pretty nice. Probably could have done side air. And that is what I call BS. That's kind of BS too, so it's fine, and he dies for it. Alright.
Player 1 win.
Won all the games, so that's pretty sick. New cannon. In my mind, I think design right now is super, super sick. I'd really like to see what they can do with other weapons. I don't think it's completely balanced. Like I said, Endlight and Sidelight probably need some sort of tuning. Dare, I'm not sure about. I'm no cannon expert, like I said. I said several times now. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be uploading a lot more. I've just started back up school, so that's why things have been kind of slowed down. So expect a lot more content as I get back into the groove. So thanks for watching.